Hi folks, I'm Nate with Two Guys Ride. Today Rob and I are in beautiful Mississippi and we're here exploring a collection of cars that's absolutely stunning. And we're going to go in here for a minute and we're going to meet the owners and we're going to take a tour. So come on. Kelly.
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you again. Glenn.
My friend.
Thank you again for having us here today.
We're sure glad y'all are here. I'll tell you that.
This is an incredible collection, and we're going to take a quick walk through it. This is really, I think, Kelly's collection as she lets Glenn play with it.
I'm glad, too.
The cars are mixed. So, I mean, some of the cars are Kelly's, some of them are Glenn's, and I mean, it's co-owned, but they were picked specifically for them, and they both drive and enjoy. So there are a number of cars that you'll see in here that we've actually done a video on. So can we start with the Galaxie?
Yeah. Got a 1966 Ford 7-liter Galaxie in Tahoe Turquoise. Original paint, original interior. I have, you'll see a different set of wheels and tires on it. It is, I've done some minor modifications and put a 428 Cobra Jet in it and TCI high performance C6 transmission, Holley Sniper EFI, a Dakota Digital dash and stuff like that. This is kind of like, you know, this is something you could take out on Hot Rod Power Tour or something like that if you wanted to. But basically, just done some enhancements on this vehicle just for the driving pleasure.
Okay. And we see that all the time with the collectors, right? You want to drive it, just some things you might want to do to it. If you want to see the entire story of this car, we've made a video on it. Click the link above. All right. Now we're going to take a look at Kelly's King Cobra.
All right.
So I think that's right over here.
Oh,
Kelly, tell us about your Mustang 2 King Cobra.
Well, this is a 78 King Cobra, 5-liter Mustang T-top. It's something that I asked for a couple years ago. I said, I want something that's a standard. I want T-top or convertible. I want you to hear me coming before I get there. And I want to be able to go fast. And so Glenn said, all right, I know exactly what I'm going to look for you. And we'll tell you the full story in the video that's coming out in the future.
So then moving over, we got a beautiful Mach 1 Mustang. So one of you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, it's actually a 73, but it has a 71, 72 stripe package on it because I repainted this car, and it's a DuPont Hot Hues Lemon Twist Pearl Metallic. You might not be able to tell it's metallic, but I'm going to tell you, get it out in the sun, dang it, it pops. But 351 Cobra Jet, Ram Air. This is a 52,000 original mile car, somewhere in there. Super, super nice. Wow. And I believe we've done a video on this one.
If you want to see the whole story on this car, click the link above.
I'll bet he didn't tell you the whole story on this car, though. He made me trade my 96 pickup to get this. So this is really one of my cars, too.
So far it's 2-1.
Yeah.
All right. Right behind you here, we have a beautiful Cougar.
Yes, that's a 67 XR7 Cougar, Mercury Cougar. Now this car is a 51,000, and I mean 51. It just barely turned over 51,000 original miles. It is a California car. It is cleaner on the bottom than it is on the top, and you can see it's clean on the top. This car is just in phenomenal condition.
Did you ever repaint it?
It did get repainted one time because it's from California, like I said, and it sat out and baked. And the paint, the original paint was like chalk.
Okay.
From sitting in the sun.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the reason I painted this car. This car is from Georgia, belonged to a bomber pilot, and it used to sit out at a base in Atlanta in the sun, and I had to put all new seals on it. And again, the paint was so faded, it almost looked white.
And if you want to see the full story on this car, you can click that link in the video. Now, yes. I assume this is, since Kelly hasn't told us.
I let him drive it.
She lets him drive. That's how we got. Okay, behind us we have an absolutely gorgeous Mustang. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is a 67 Mustang convertible. It's a real GTA. It's a real factory S-code car, which is a 390 GT motored, 335 horse. It has the factory aluminum panel on the back, which I think that's somewhat rare. Deluxe interior and everything, super nice. I mean, if you were to look in here, got a roll bar, but it's got the factory tack. Until I just throw insurance papers in there. But I mean, you can just see how super nice it is. I have the original engine for this pickled over in the other building over there. I like, when I do make changes, I like to keep all the parts.
Okay.
And one of the unique things about this car is I have put a real W code 1968 427 engine in there. Yeah, this thing will get with the program. Or as Rob likes to say, it creates the program.
On its own.
Yeah, but this car is fast fast. I mean, it's you can be going down the road at 35 miles an hour, and if you tromp on it, it'll just light up both back tires and just squeal to, you know.
And you have never done that, of course.
No, that's all theoretical.
I'm not sure if between the two of you, who goes through more sets of tires on your cars.
But this is a highly optioned, really nice. And I painted this car. This is Red Rock Crystal Pearl.
That is a beautiful color.
Yeah. Believe it or not, that's a Mopar color. But I think it's a Jeep, to be honest with you. But it highly optioned. You see it has a turn signal hood on it and a lot of options on the inside. Like I said, with deluxe interior, factory tack, all that kind of stuff.
It is a stunning car. Now, we're going to move to another room where we have just one or two more cars.
We can do
or
this.
something like that.
You know they go through tires when their mutual fund consists only of Pirelli, Continental, and Firestone. So,
A little bit of Goodyear thrown in too.
yeah.
Well, come on in, folks. A little warmer over here.
Oh, man. Wow, 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 wow. So tell us what we have right here.
This is a super cool car. This is a 1970 AMC AMX. This is, and it's bittersweet orange over black shadow mask. Or I should say the black shadow mask is over the bittersweet orange. Factory spoilers, front and rear. This is a 390 4-speed go-pack car. And here's a quick little tidbit. Do you know how, and I didn't learn this till after I got into these cars a little bit, how you can tell, I'm talking about from a great distance, whether one of these AMXs is a 4-speed car or if it's an automatic?
Hood scoop?
Nope.
Okay, you got me.
4-speed cars have chrome mirrors. Automatics have body-colored painted mirrors. I never knew that till I got into these cars. And you notice that other one has the chrome mirrors on it too, because that's a 4-speed car.
Well, that is interesting.
Yeah, but that's just a nice little tidbit. And again, this one's dirty under the hood, but I'll pop that up so you can kind of see. And this one here is a beastie. I have done some work on this. It's real dusty and dirty right now, but conservatively, that's a 600 horse engine right there. Yeah, in a 2,900 pound vehicle. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you better have a clear understanding of vehicle dynamics if you're going to get after this, and your car control better be at the top of its game, because this thing, it'll make you pee down your leg.
Man, no kidding.
My wife Kelly calls it the beast, because it's a beast.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now right next to that, we've got another AMX.
Yes, that's a 72 AMC AMX. This is wild plum metallic, factory color, super cool. This one's a 401 4-speed go-pack car. I love the design of this car. Of course, it's got the spoilers front and back, go-pack stripe on the hood. But if you look at all, you know, like the humps on the wheelhouses,
Yep.
that was all developed. This car was developed strictly as a race car. Roger Penske and Mark Donahue developed this for Trans Am racing, but that's all for increased wheel travel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bigger tires on here and having adequate wheel travel. Look at this roof. We've got a built-in spoiler right in this roof right here.
Not only that, but you got sort of like almost a built-in look of T-top.
That's right. All these lines are for something. And you come down and get this other spoiler here. A lot of people call that a Donahue spoiler. But anyways, every part of this car, cowl induction style hood, every part of this car was made for Trans Am racing.
There's always a story behind every car. We don't have time to get into every one here, but there is a little story about this one. So who actually picked out the car?
Well, I guess I got to give my wife.
We need you.
I got to give her some credit for this because
What you need? What you need?
we went to look at this car. He's forcing me to tell the story where you made me
we
buy
went
this
through
car.
the basics of the car, but there's a story behind this one.
Yeah. So we went to look at it, and it was close. It's one of the few that were in a, you know, pretty much in our backyard, so to speak.
Okay.
But we went to look at it, and it had been sitting for a long time. I mean, the calipers were dragging bad, on the verge of just completely being locked up. Same with the drums. The bushings were all rotted away underneath it. It ran like crap. It looked like crap.
So you really wanted to buy it?
Well, we got in the car after looking at it, and we're driving home. She said, "Well, what'd you think?" And I said, that thing's a piece of crap. I said, I'd have to rebuild every part of that thing to get it to drive where I would enjoy it." And she said,
You're buying that.
yeah. She says, "No, you need to go buy that car." She says, "How often do you see something that color that's right in our backyard, this close, where you don't have to, that you're able to look at, and you don't have to go send a trailer after, or, you know."
Right.
And I said, "You know something? You're right." And it was rare enough. I'm just like,
What did he just say?
It's rare enough.
No, before that.
For that.
oh, she's right.
So, all right, hey, now I've got that on video.
We'll pause for a moment of silence.
Yeah. So I did that. I redid all the brakes, you know, complete new braking system, all new polyurethane bushings, new shocks, you know, did some engine work on it, got it running and driving. Now it's one of the,
Gave
as
her a
far
bath,
as, you know,
polished her.
driving,
Yeah.
to ride and handling, one of the best cars we got.
So between this car and the King Cobra, which one do you enjoy driving most?
Oh, King Cobra's mine.
Okay.
I enjoy driving.
All right.
Mhm.
Right over here behind us here, we have got a Mercury.
Yeah.
So tell us about this.
This is a 65 Mercury Marauder. Now this thing was just out last weekend, and we took it on a big ride. So it is dirty dirty. So don't hate on it. I mean, you see the bugs still all over it, and
I'm glad to see you drive them.
yeah, no, we got to drive them. That's why I
Yep.
got them.
They're all drivers.
But I just have always thought these big Mercury Marauders were super cool cars. They got a presence on them.
They do.
And back there where Rob is on the C-pillar, I think that's one of the coolest tags I've ever seen in my life on a car, or you know, plate. And that's that Marauder with that checkered flag. But anyways, I just have always thought these were super cool cars. And you can see it's, I mean, it's got factory air, power windows, power seats, power locks, everything works. Super Marauder 390 4-barrel engine. I would suggest you open the door and look inside this thing, because I mean, it's, like I said, it's dirty on the outside right now from taking a big drive, but you can kind of get an idea.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this car is super cool. I mean, look at that steering wheel, factory tack on the console, that dashboard, air blows ice cold. I mean, this thing is just wicked cool. And just that interior is,
That is neat.
so I had to have it just for the cool factor.
Well, it's definitely got that, doesn't it? In spades.
Yeah, in my opinion, it does. I think it's a.
I love two-door cars that are the size of about 3 other modern cars.
No, that's right. It's the size of a U.S. Navy destroyer.
Yeah. Now, right next to that, we have a Ford XL.
Yes, I think that's a cool car, and it's got a couple neat things. This is a 1970 Ford XL, which was its own model for that year. They made just an XL, I believe it's 69 and 70 only. And this is the 70. And what's cool about this car, well, there's a couple cool things about it, but I had to have this one in particular because this is a 32,000 original mile, another California car. Okay. This is all, not a dang thing has been done to this car. That vinyl top,
Really?
the paint, the interior, everything is just as it's been since the day it rolled off the assembly line.
Oh my God.
Yeah, not a thing done. And it's hidden headlights, but I love the interiors on these cars because it's got bucket seats, console, horseshoe shifter. It's got that wraparound, they call it a cockpit style dash. And I just thought that was so cool.
What did it have for an engine?
You could get a variety of engines. This one's got the 390 in it. And you can see it hasn't been driven for a long time, so the hidden headlights are up. But you could also get a 429 in these.
Okay. Now this car I have to introduce in a special way. This is the most beautiful Ford Fairlane 500 XL.
That's it. You got it.
And if you want to see the full interview on this video and this story, click that link above. But yeah, Glenn Kelly, tell us a little bit about this one.
I just had to have this one. I think the aesthetics of this vehicle are as near to perfect as you can get, personal preference wise. Of course, it's black, and it's just a gorgeous car. I mean,
it is.
Yeah. I mean, just a gorgeous and beautiful. I mean, inside, underneath, in the trunk, under the hood, everything about this car is super nice. It runs and drives really super nice. Parchment interior, contrast with the black exterior.
The most beautiful Ford Fairlane 500 XL.
I like it.
All right. Now, next to that, we have a beautiful Mercury.
71 Mercury Cougar XR7. And this car is all original.
This is original too?
All original, with the exception of the wheels and tires. I've put wheels and tires on it. Yes, the paint and everything.
Looks like you painted it yesterday.
I know.
I mean, it's just crazy.
It's super nice. And this car runs and drives like a brand new car, I'm telling you. I mean, it's super, super, super enjoyable to drive. Everything works perfect on it.
Is the coach roof standard?
That's the original factory roof.
Okay.
And look, I'm going to show you something really neat here. They call that a mod interior, but that's you don't see that a lot.
I'm just stunned at how good of a shape it's
certainly 70s.
That's true 70s.
Yeah.
70s interior and the mats match and everything.
Yeah. I mean, this car, to me, it's phenomenal.
So someone must have bought this and then just stored it in a garage.
It was there. I got this from it was a one-owner vehicle, and this was his baby. He loved it. Yes, it stayed in his garage. It was never driven in bad weather. He babied it and cared for it like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Man. All right, we have got two more up here. Let's start with Torino GT.
1971 Torino GT, grabber yellow, got the laser stripes. It's a 429 Cobra Jet shaker, got the louver on the back, spoiler on the front. To me, one of the, again, more beautiful designs that have been put out there.
Would have been, this had been one of the original colors?
Yes, this is the original color of this vehicle. And it's the blackout. They had two different blackout hood treatments on this. This one's got the see the white stripe or the body color stripe up the middle. That was, to me, that was the top option because the other one was just blacked out all the way. Yeah, and that one's a lot more difficult to get right and refined, in my opinion. But super cool car. And with the laser stripes, you get lights shining on it. I mean, that laser stripe pops up.
Oh, man.
And again, 429 Cobra Jet, shaker. Got a cool interior. You know, you look in there and got the tack and gauges and all that.
Now, how long have you been working on this collection?
We moved here in late 99 to 2000 to Mississippi. And so it's been since then that
you've been working on this. Okay.
Right. Because
So you didn't bring a bunch of cars with you.
No, I brought no cars with me.
Okay.
Because I used to work for an aerospace firm, and we've lived all over the place, and I've traveled the world. I've acquired cars and then had to sell them because, you know, we were going over here, going over there. So every time I've had to kind of start over.
All right, let's talk about this, the final car right here. And this is a unique, really unique, very rare car. So what do we have?
This is a 1972 Montego GT with a Cyclone performance option.
Yeah, there were only like 30 some made?
Like 33 maybe, or
From
something
the
like that.
factory?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And this was a 429 Ram Air car. And this car has a mid 40,000 mile range somewhere. This is another one I maintain. It's got some war wounds on it, but underneath the hood, it's like new.
Did you repaint?
No, this car has not been painted.
Really?
No.
Wow.
This was a pilot car for Ford. They actually, when it was new, Ford sold it to themselves to the Dearborn Research and Development Center. And this was one of the pilot cars that they developed the Cyclone performance option for the Montego on.
Wow.
Yeah. Super rare.
Super rare, yeah, with that Cyclone, well, being a GT and then the Cyclone package factory added.
That's right. It's the top of the line GT, then on top of that with the Cyclone performance option.
All right, so in every collector's garage, there's always got to be a little space where you can come back to relax a little bit. So we're upstairs in the garage we were just in. Wow, Glenn and Kelly, what a beautiful space up here.
You like this?
Oh, I do. I do. And I like it how it's you.
It is.
Right?
Yes,
it's decorated with you. So let's just kind of go around. Obviously, you've got a seating area.
Yep.
Where you can have guests and a TV.
That's right. Got a big
relax.
screen. And
you got a drum set. You got two of them.
It's got three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah.
Who's the drummer?
Me. I'm an old percussionist from way back.
Did you do bands?
Yeah, I've played in just about every kind of band that you can think of. I've actually played with, on a low level, Detroit Symphony Orchestra.
Really?
Yeah.
Now over here, you've got a whole, like a diecast car collection.
When you love cars, you got to get the big ones, the small ones, you know.
So you have some replicas of the cars that you have downstairs.
Yes.
I love the, I'm assuming gas filters, a gas tank to
Oil
pour in the gas.
oil bottles.
Oil ones.
Yes.
Oil bottles from way back.
We have some that are replicas, but most of the oil bottles in here are real.
Okay.
Like back there, like this golf sign is real. These porcelain signs up there are real. You'll see some more
They come out of the old gas
porcelain
pumps.
signs.
The Mercury garage sign.
This came right out of a Sinclair station in
Oh, I love it where they have that little
in Mississippi. That's right.
Buy your map from. All right, I love what looks to me like a milk container carrier.
Yeah, that's
with the oil container.
Yep, that's right. That's a real container, just like that Texaco.
And that's what they would put the oil in.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, just like the old milk bottles.
Yep. That Texaco set came out of a gas station in Texas.
So which gas station sells cheaper gas? The Sinclair over here or the Texaco?
No comment.
Yeah.
Now, a big collection of hats from all over.
Yeah, but back some of these are pretty pretty old. These are all original Motorcraft hats.
Oh, that's a Motorcraft Racing.
Yeah.
Winston Team Racing.
Back when they were still allowed to sponsor Winston Cup racing.
Yeah.
Kelly's King Cobra was it's been in a couple magazines, but this is one of its magazine features
Oh, cool.
that it was in.
And again, we'll be doing a review on that. So look for that video in the future.
And look, I think you got to see something cool here. This was by design.
You get that view where you can see all the cars in this particular garage.
In that section.
You have to put in a glass ceiling on this side. Well, I'll tell you what, Kelly, Glenn, thank you so much for taking us through your collection. I mean, we know that from watching videos on YouTube, you often see a car in a collection, but then you see a car behind it and another car, and you're like, well, what is that?
That's right.
So hopefully with this tour that you've been so gracious to give us, when we film some of their cars, you may see some of these in the background. Now you know a little bit about them. Thank you so much for the tour. What a wonderful
Glad
place.
to have you.
Yeah, appreciate you both.
And thanks for watching.